Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. I'm here with a pretty large group of traders, and we're going to be doing some live demonstration trading as well as telling you how to get some custom free scripts and layouts. So make sure you subscribe, and hopefully you can get some valuable information here on how to make a living day trading, which is the whole purpose of this channel. So make sure you read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. You should seek the advice of someone you trust. So make sure you read that. Don't try to emulate these strategies without trading in a simulator and talking to somebody that you trust. That said, we'll go right into it. So yeah, we have a lot of free information here and a lot of ways that can help you make a living day trading, which is the purpose of Day Trading for Success. We have it even on our opening page on YouTube, like, hey, how much do you get if you make $200 a day or $500 a day? How much money will you make, over the year to make a living with every trading day? So that's a goal that a lot of people have, and we have since we've there's been I think we're on to the 3 millionaires now following the different strategies that we show, but a lot of people making a living, a lot of people making $200, $300, $400, $500 a day. My goal is $5,000 a day, which I usually make, and I've made up to you've seen me make $45,000 in 30 minutes using some of these strategies. So what are these strategies? Well, we've been trading quite a few of them, and we will continue to put out new strategies that we see that are usually from books or from other traders that have found strategies that work. So we test them here with a group of professional traders. So you can see so many episodes in our archives about how to trade these things. Now, there's been professionals moved in that are kind of making this more into a professional like television show. So they've made everything into episodic episodes. So we have seasons now. We're on season 12, and we have hundreds of episodes within those seasons. Each season's going to roughly last about 2 months. And then we're going to probably have themes of strategies or some of these custom indicators that are available through the different episodes. So make sure now each episode there's an overall count on the bottom right hand corner of the thumbnails now that have all just been redone, or in the episodes themselves the original ones are there too if you want to type in and search for those episodes. Like I've been referring to certain episodes where to get free scripts, how to see which way the market's going, how to do your scanners so you don't have to pay for a service. All these things we show you videos, how to set up support and resistance, how to set up your charts, how to build layouts, how to get these free layouts, how to, all these different things are on different episodes you might have been keeping track of. But if you just go to the little icon, little search eyeglass there, and you type in indicator, free script, free indicator, free layout, free, or just type in the word free. A whole bunch of stuff's going to come up, and those episodes will come up. So I kind of like what they've done with the channel. Some of the descriptions, I will admit, are a little sensational on the descriptions, which is what you're supposed to do. And I was a boring professor, a former math teacher, wasn't really into that part of the channel, but so many people have said you should have so many more subscribers because you're not getting the word out to people that you can make a difference in their lives. So that really resonated with me, to have them take a little control of the channel and try to get out, because that's the whole idea I saw being the face of this channel, was to get the word out, to teach more people that this is possible. Yes, there is a 90% failure rate. Those are the people that don't stick with it, don't follow their day trading plan. I mean, look, there's probably all kinds of reasons, so I'm not going to, I'm generalizing here, but I'm saying that if you make a day trading plan and if you follow it, which is the hardest thing to do, I mean, still to this day, I break my plan. Still, after so many years of trading and so many strategies, I will break my own rules because I feel I know better, which is the illusion that happens to all of us. So yes, trade in the simulator, follow your plan, and then find a strategy that is starting to work for you in a simulator, and then adapt that strategy, adapt it It's not going to be exact. You need to adapt it. As you learn in your journey, you're going to be able to adapt these different strategies that you see other YouTubers have and all that. You don't need to buy their courses to figure out strategies. We don't sell courses here, okay? It drives me crazy with their marketing. Oh, they're going to show how much they make and all that. Why did they do that? So they can sell their courses. That's why they do it. It's a marketing ploy. So look, it doesn't matter how much any trader makes, right? It matters how much you make. So you need to find something that works for you in a simulator. And, you know, I am a firm believer in books, but I think you should take in all the information you can on YouTube. Why not, right? Why not? It's just going to add to your toolkit to learn, you know, so you need to learn. And there's good and there's bad and there's, you know, in the middle and there, but you're in the end, you're going to be the discerning. So if you're jumping on looking for some, you know, I'm just going to watch this guy's video, the second green candle, when it breaks out, jump in and you think you got it all figured out on momentum trading, right? I've heard that so many times. Well, if you just look at the candle pattern, the second green candle after this, you know, breakout here, then you jump in. Yeah, sometimes. So yeah, trade in a sim. So that being said, yeah, and own your own strategy and stick to a plan. That's what I was trying to say. So here we are trying to show you those ways, and I'm hoping you'll subscribe and stay with us. Take this journey so you can see all these different strategies. Read all the comments. Email me if you want, and check out all the free indicators. Now we'll talk to you about some other, you know, some high-tech custom indicators. Being a former math teacher, I am a coder as well, and I do break into the back end of Thinkorswim, and I do all kinds of shenanigans, and it affects sometimes what you might see here. But I try to bring a lot of that along for you guys too. And I have a file like that thick with Thinkorswim text, you know, so that some love me and some hate me, but yeah, so you don't do as I do, but I'm trying to make it so you can follow along. Now I'll be doing what they call quarterbacking today. I'll be calling the ball for all the other traders here, but everybody is responsible for their own trades, right? So now let's talk about what this is. Now I'm primarily a 1 minute and 5 minute scalper. So what we have here is a layout that I've made available for free on the last 2 or 3 episodes. It'll be there for you. Remember, you want to highlight the link, copy it, and don't press on it, and it'll take you to Thinkorswim, and it's not intuitive to get in. You won't get in that way. Highlight it, then get over to Thinkorswim, and then you want to bring it in that way with the shared item, bring it on in and push Control V, and that'll get you into your indicators into the charts. There's all kinds of videos on how to do that. Not all kinds, but there is a video on this channel. I know on the $1 Million Margin Club, which I will be promoting some of their books, they have their own YouTube channel now, and they have ways to import their custom scripts, indicators, and their books, their not layouts, but their custom indicators. And on our channel, we have a way to bring in not only the indicators that we give away for free, but also the layouts. So find those videos there, just type in what you're looking for and it should come up. Saves you a lot of trouble and saves a lot of comments that might not even get answered at this point. The repetitive comments asking the same question that is clearly available if you just look around, clearly available. So this is a brand new strategy based on the RV strategy, which came out in March of last year, Day Trading Volume 1, where all these people, all these millionaires were made, and all these traders here made so much money, and I have tons of videos for it in the archives. And what I continue to do is to add new strategies. I'm beta testing this new one, but it was based off that book, Day Trading Volume 1, which there is a link to that I talked to you about offshore accounts. It even shows you applications about beginner traders, about using the if you don't have enough to make the PDT, in other words. But if you do, it tells all about the different brokerages here, and then it's step by step how to trade, and then finally breaks into a study guide for that strategy that blew everybody away, which is a strategy based on range bound for large cap, which nobody seemed to really have out there, at least not in a strategy form. It's incredible. It was tested by literally hundreds and hundreds of traders before it was released, and now thousands upon thousands are there. It's on other YouTube channels. It's making money. So I love it, and I have it here, and there's a whole playlist with it of hundreds of, at least over 100 videos. So that's what this strategy is based on. Also, you're going to want to look for the newest strategy guide. I'm going to jump all the way up to Day Trading Volume 4, which just came out a month ago. And that has all these open strategies. That has a secret recipe in there. I know I sound very dramatic, but it's something that changed because every open strategy is range bound. They're looking to break a range. I'm sorry, not range bound, is a breakout range. I'm sorry, RV is a range bound, but a breakout range strategy. So they're looking for it to break out, whether it be on a pre-market level, a 5-minute level, 10-minute, 15-minute level, whatever it might be, and then how do you trade it in there, But they talked about how to trade it in the book in there. So not only do they have breakout ranges, which are pretty cool, but on 4 different strategies, but then they say, how you're supposed to trade this, which nobody's ever really done other than just, well, you know how to day trade, you know how to scalp, just do that. No, this shows you, and it's a study guide. So that book, and there's a way to get, if you review that book, they're giving away free indicators now. So you should go over there, learn about that, all that. But anyway, that book, I'll have a link to. Again, along with Trading in the Zone with Mark Douglas and Tom Hougaard's Best Loser Wins, and then the other volumes of the $1 Million Margin Club. So I promote books. I promote logbooks because I think you should log, and that's how it all started. And this channel is trying to help you make a living. You need to log, and you need to read books, and you need to study, and those are study guides. So check out the links there. I will be trading a sort of an offshoot of that Day Trading Volume 1 here because we have so many videos already with Day Trading Volume 1. So we're going to be starting a half hour after market opens on the New York Stock Exchange, which is 10 a.m. East Coast time. Probably heard Alan coughing behind me. He's working. You have Charlie over here. She's handling the chat for everybody. We're in a studio. We have a lot of traders. We have over 20 up here on Zoom this morning, and I'll be starting in just a minute. How do we get this range to start this strategy? We look at the close of yesterday. This is a day chart. So that closed right there at $240.83. All right, so we're going to take note of that level. Go down here to the ATR. This is the average true range of a stock over a 14-day period. Right, so ATR, Wilder's ATR. So if I go back over the candle, it's going to show you $10.62. So you divide that in half, you subtract half of it from the close, and you create a low part of the range, and you add half, and you create a high part. I marked them as ATR ranges because that's the original mathematical formula that we used to divide in half. And now we're expecting to get this range. We're expecting this to move inside here. I'm talking faster now because I got to start trading in a minute. So that's the range. All this big mess that you don't have to have, and I'm doing it here to help you guys, is every half and whole dollar marked. This is a psychological point where people go in and out of trades. So, and I also have the Fibonacci levels marked. So now these support and resistance levels are important. They're an important part of the RV strategy and an important part of this strategy. So we always go left to right with the Fibonacci retracement levels. All right, so this snapped a line from high to low, left to right on a 5-minute 10-day chart. I also did it on a 5-minute 2-day chart. And that gave us all these support and resistance levels inside here. Now, I already know these are all the half and whole dollars. So that's basically the strategy. And now I do have these amazing indicators that you're going to see me using here. This is the multi-chart alignment. You see the times down here. I know, guys, is everybody ready up there? So I'm looking at the price action go straight up. So these right here are the multi-chart alignment right over here to the left. 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. You know right now, everybody that's trading those time increments, what is the color of their candle and how's that influencing their decision? What direction is it going? You can see the 30 minutes kind of back and forth there. It might be because I was just over it. I don't know. It would be sensitive. This is the market magnet readings down here, which is right here. This is a custom indicator that is available, so there'll be links to it. This is amazing. This is new. This is something that I actually developed, and now I've lost control of it, but you can still get it. So this and the multi-chart alignment, along with this scalping indicator, I still do have control of it. This is the #1 indicator that's out there at all in the world to do scalping with. So I can say that with confidence because this is what I'm hearing. So I developed this myself. The green line in here are the buyers. The red line are the seller's sentiment inside the column. This is showing you what's happening, bid ask, what's happening here, which way is it going at any given moment. So it's like a wave. You can jump on the movement, like if you're waiting on a surfboard. You see them waiting on those big waves, right? They're waiting to catch that wave, and then they jump and they ride it for a certain period of time. So you can see here, as this hits 100%, you can see this coming up here. You can jump on and take advantage of a short term of a short position here, and then you just need to be prepared to react quickly. And it's a fast indicator that gives people amazing insight into what the market's doing in the moment. Now I have mine set up. This is extremely sensitive, and all these things mean something. And these are all indicators that literally tell you the probability of turning around or stopping and getting out of your position. That's the key, right? What is the probability? What's your edge of these trades to go right for you? So that's what we're going to do. So we do have large cap level 2 here, but I'm not thinking about it too much because this is a large cap. So we're trading a 20 this strategy is based on a $25 billion minimum market cap, 1 billion minimum float. So large and mega cap. You don't have to trade 1,000 shares like we're going to be doing. You can trade 5 shares, okay? But let me get this. We're going to start in just a second, guys. I'm getting ready to get into this position right now. So let's see what we've got here. Is everybody ready to go? Okay. So I'm going to call this. We've got a spinning top here. I'm thinking about going off the 43, looking to go back down off the 43 even dollar amount, but let's see. Basically because it hit this Fibonacci level and did a hard turnaround, so it seems like we already missed it, you know. Now see the price action coming in here on the market magnet, very close to the magnet right here. Now if that pulls that up, I would not go short. So let's see if this price action is going to pull the magnet up. Nope. Now, I mean, it's going up. But, oh, we've got more price action coming in here. So let me see what it's doing here. I'd have to get closer to that fib, honestly, before I would go in it again. So I'm looking to get in, guys. I think I'm worried about going short again now because I wanted to get it up higher there, but it's not higher. So I'm a little worried about going in short here. So I think I've missed it. I'm just going to go in now because I think it's still going down. It's right at the magnet now. So let's see. Nope. That was bad. So that's a bad trade. All right, sorry guys, I called this wrong. I'm just going to take a beat here and see why I'm having trouble reading this a little bit here. So I have $1,000 max loss, which I do not want to reach. So I'm all the way down here, guys. So this quickly turned around on me here, and that magnet pulled up. And that's what killed me. So I should have been going long. I was thinking about going short, and I couldn't get it out of my head, and I should have taken it long, and I didn't. So the first trade is not very good for everybody. So I don't know if some of you got out real quick, but I'm going to think about the safety of the. Yeah, I see some of you are actually green. So some of you called that right, which is good for you. So I'm going to have a hard time catching up to you. I actually think it's going to keep going up. I'm just looking, guys, to see if I can catch a lesser loss here. If it goes down enough for a lesser loss. Or am I dead here? It was down to 130 something for me. Wow. Just not doing good today. Man, I should have caught it down there. There we go. Nope. All right, guys, I'm holding. I see some of you are doing pretty good up there. I just could not catch these properly. So I know that's not like me normally, but I have these days occasionally where I just don't do as well. So we're just going to wait a minute and see if I can recover here. Ouch. It's just sitting here, so it's not causing me to panic. I know I probably got, unless I see it shoot up here, which you might see me. But right now, I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to try to catch it where it's going my way and try to catch it. Seems like it's going to be long bias. So I am trying to get out of this position before it shoots up there. That magnet pulled up. I'm going to take it right there. So 242.64. So I did take a negative position, but obviously I could have waited a second longer. It's just not going my way. But I am going to hold long right now. This position is right there. That's all that position was. So I'm going to hold long for a minute now. So I'm very worried that the magnet is, pulled up and it's just sitting here. Now it's going to torture me the other way. Boy, I'm just not calling these today, huh? Well, you guys know, I do lose money occasionally. I hope this is not one of them. I'm very indicator dependent when I'm only using the fibs and the half and whole dollars and not the RV strategy, support and resistance and channels. So far, I still think that's a better strategy than this, but I'm going to be adding some things that hopefully will help this. But this would be an RV channel, right? But they would have it marked differently if you followed that strategy. Day Trading Volume 1, guys. Now, this is called the Market Magnet, so I'll have a link to that too. This is this told me I was going the wrong way before I even saw it happen, and yet I didn't react to it, but I knew it was right. And all these bands, these labels are for that, so you can learn how to use those. The multi-chart alignment was screaming for it to go this way. So I just had in my mind I wanted to catch a dip first, and I didn't get it. Now I've got a winning trade, so you're not going to see me go short anytime soon, not after that pain. So watching the scalping indicators sort of leveled across here with volume. MACD weakened as you can see, weakened. I don't look for the crossover as much on the MACD, guys, as I do the price. So yeah, I could have got out of that and made some money and reversed, but I didn't. So, oh my God, is it going to torture me today? Is it actually going to go down? I'm a professional trader. Tell myself that. No, you're not going to see me freak out. So I guess I would look for this to be a potential like reverse. But it just blew through it. That was 43.28. So wow, went up to that fib now. Wow. Okay. So it's going to break this top. This was 40. Okay, I have to be careful. So I'm going to look for maybe off the even dollar up there, or is this it? Could this be it? Phew. Nope, there it goes. It's still going. I was almost reversed there. Almost reversed. You'll see me reverse. I don't recommend that way of trading for you. That's advanced. You can just buy and sell. I'm going to take it at the 44. So the candles don't seem to be reacting as fast as the price level here. So that trade got me a, this is the friggin' typical stupid Tesla thing on Thinkorswim. Volume's going up close to 500,000. Now we're getting some weird reaction here. So I'm going to be watching the market maker. That's what it gives me right here. And then the levels. So that's right. It is right where it says it is. 240, 11. Oh, that reconciled right on the split second. Man, it's just I don't want to stay short for very long. Getting a little panicky here with this price action. See the it's using that 244 as a definite support, guys. It's definitely supporting there. A couple of times I could have turned around for a small profit. I don't know what my slippage would have been on a double, you know, with the reverse. It would have been some pretty good. I'm going to take that. I just want to be long, and I think I made a little bit. Now, of course, it goes down. I made a little bit of money, so I'm at 243.91. There we go. So we're looking at that fib, 244, 244.42-ish to possibly capture another retracement down. Boy, it's going to be hard today. Well, I got a bad start, so I see a couple of these guys. They were up over 2,500 up there. I'm going to take that 37. So I was trying to catch that 42 to reverse a second. I'm looking for a rejection off that fib, guys. I'm looking for a rejection here. So we got kind of, it stopped there and now it's swinging down. We have a hold a $0.50 mark too. So I'm looking for a rejection here. So the buyers did drop quite a bit on the scalping indicator. So that's what I'm looking at. Now the magnet's way down here and it's not pulling up, and that's telling me, and I don't see any volume price action here. Now when you see these lines come across and they recede again, this is giving you an average. I've given the $1 million margin called the mathematical calculations I use to set this. And that is over there when you get the script under their information. If you want to try to follow along, you math whizzes. And so it will ascend and recede, and that is telling us on prior action. It did reject, so I got to be careful here. So is 244 might be at the end of its road here. Or let's see if it's going to go down to those arrows. I'll try to come back to that in a second, guys. Let's just see if it's gonna hit the 50 cents. I'm gonna take it there. Oh, did I get it? Went down for a split second. It was there, so I broke 2K. Now I'm looking for it to continue to go back up. Wow, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to make as much today as I thought. That's too bad. So it'd be hard to make 5K today. I'll just slow down. I'll make more. I mean, I've already made, I think it was 1,200 on the open. So I really only need like 3,800 today. And then I'm up to 5 for the day. But if not, I'll do the power hour. But I made a lot more yesterday, so I've been making, 7 and 8, even 11,000. So my weeks are no problem, my months are no problem. But every once in a while, I get a bad. I didn't like the way it started today. I was feeling off. Shouldn't have called that short. But anyway, you will see these volume bars come in at certain prices and they'll shoot across the screen. Now that's data that's just happened because this is set for intraday. So it's picking up and averaging the overall volume at certain prices, and then the magnet adjusts as it's higher or lower on those prices. Why would that matter? That matters because other people are watching those numbers. Other people are reacting at those levels. So you want to know those levels, and they pretty much tell you what's about to happen. Nothing's for sure. That's why you have to have max loss per trade, max loss per day. One of the reasons I like trading large caps is they usually recover. You know, if you don't have too high a share size and you can traverse $2 or $3 even on some of the big moves like an Nvidia stuff that you can, I mean, if it drops like, you know, $5, $6, $8, you're probably out of max loss. But I mean, if you just wait it out, usually it retraces. Now you got to watch the news for those large caps too, just in case they've had some terrible story. But I mean, again, that's why you have max loss. Yeah, this is getting pretty good up here. So I'm looking at the even dollar. See if we can break through there again and go back to the fib. I'd like to see it get back to the fib. I'm going to hold it for a long move before I try to see if it rejects off that fib again, and then I'll reverse there. Looks like it's going there. So the multi-chart alignment is telling me straight up, you know, now the 5 minutes having trouble, but these are the 5 minute increments, okay? These vertical lines going up are telling you every 5 minutes, and then certain levels. See the 15 minutes, so the 15 minute and any level below that candlestick are closing at that line. So you can tell what they're doing and what those people are thinking. So, you know, if this is green, they're thinking it's nothing but up, you know. So I'm trying to catch, and that's what scalpers do, short-term action in between these levels. So, okay, you're not going to walk across my screen, right? So we do have a studio cat. And there she goes. Good, she continued. And sometimes when there's a big truck or a backfire out there, things can get pretty pretty scary when there's a flying cat across. It's all part of it. It's all part of the experience. I'm looking at the market maker really closely here because that candlestick can throw you off. The sensitivity I have this set at is pretty extreme. So I'm looking for it to get to the fib before I try to catch a little retracement. So let's see if it gets up there. I'm just going to take that, guys, because it's $700. So I broke 3. I'm going to flip it again. Wow. So I broke 3K. So I'm still at 244.10. Charlie's letting them know where my position is. I'm still waiting for it to get to that fib, but I decided to catch that because I was watching the price action there, and I'm just basically playing the price action right now. Now I'm in trouble because it's going back down off that level, but I'll hold it through. I think it's swaling up slowly. It broke me back down through 3. So sometimes if you start doing the really fast trades, you can really lose track of what you're doing, and it can get bad for you. So just slowly stair-stepping up there. Just slowly taking us to the fib. Can it get to the fib? Getting closer. Not going to flip around yet. I could have captured that. See? It was like 100 and something bucks. Ugh. So that's what I just did a second ago as I started to capture these moves, but I got worried that it might shoot and do like a breakout. So I'm holding it. I don't see the magnet pulling up. I'd really like to see that pull up. And look at how the volume's just plummeted here. So might get another one. Oh, it is getting close to the fib now, so I'm going to wait a second. Come on, tap that fib. Tap that fib. You'll see me flip. I'm going to get ready to flip here, guys. If it gets up in near the 40 cent, like 38, 37, 38. It was there for a second, and then it just bounced back down. There's 32. Wow, that was tempting. Oh God, got it wrong. I saw 42 for a second, and then it just it fell off. It's all right. It is going the way that I thought it would go. So I did think that we're going to get a little retracement here. So let's see. Not that much, I didn't think. So that's pretty good. Wow, it's gonna. I'll hit it off that 50 cents and see if it goes back up. That's not looking good to me, guys. I'm gonna flip back around short. I'm at 41, 41, 45. Yeah, I saw the green arrows and the 20 right there. Look at the sellers going up too. So I don't know. Yeah, now it's going back. So that was bad. Should have stayed short. Should have stayed long. I mean, should have stayed long. I actually read it the wrong way. This is not my day. I mean, I'm managing to make money here, but I'm feeling annoyed that it's not. And because the volume has dropped so much, then the market magnet's not as useful. So this has been my main go-to along with these. Both of these are, as soon as you get lower volume, no matter what you're trading, it's really hard. So now I'm kind of looking at this number and I'm going, take 100, take 200, take 100, take, I'm just like, it's not reading what I need to read. For those of you that have been following around and see me trade, it's just outside of these bands. So right now I kind of wish I had the RV strategy up because I probably would have a level right here telling me, hey, that's a ceiling, that's a floor trade. And now I'm just getting hurt. I did break 4K a minute ago, and now it's just the wrong way again for me. Yeah, you guys are doing good up there. I mean, I'm not anywhere near first place. I'm like eight or nine down here, right? Yeah, I got a really bad start, and then I kind of messed up a couple of these in here too. What happens, guys, if you're not used to when I'm holding, like, oh, I don't want to lose the money, then I can't take other trades. So I'm being held hostage. So I probably could have taken every time this happens, I probably could have taken a couple of trades. I said to myself, this strategy is not based on, the lower, many multiple trades. It's based on more doing a bigger move. But look what's happened. I figured with Tesla I could expect some bigger moves than this, and this is like letting me down. It's just sitting here now. Why do you trade large cap? You trade large cap for this very reason: consolidated safetiness, sideways movement, something you can count on. This is the 9, this is the 20 moving average. This is the higher value of the magnet. Based on a 50% range, which is a large and mega cap. Like I said, I have the formula over there if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But trust me when I tell you this has been back tested so that these levels are found to be basically back tested using the RV strategy. How the large and mega cap levels can now be really, really with some accuracy called out. And that's why I designed it to be this reading. But again, your low volume's killing us. Just resting on this line, so it's killing me here. This would be a point of no return. If I'm short as it goes up, it breaks that fib, I would get out. And that would probably be close to my max loss anyway per trade. I really set it at higher because I thought it was going to move even faster today. If I had set it at 500, I probably would have lost a couple of, been out of these trades quicker. Sometimes that's better because you get back in and you can make it. You can make the money back and then some, but sometimes it's not better. Okay, So that was very tempting to reverse right there. I was actually green for a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a big move. Okay. So wasn't expecting that. So, okay. Is he going to rest on that fib and turn around? you guys catching that, right? All right. So that broke all of this consolidation stuff. So I'm going to hold that for a minute. Now we lost a multi-chart alignment. We got a couple of bands that are red now, and the sellers are taking over, and the volume's actually increasing with them. Something happened. A bunch of people jumped in. Sometimes a high-frequency algorithm can kick it off, and then, the way they want it to go, and then people just jump on. See if you can break this fib, or is this it? I am going to break the 5,000, it looks like. It broke the fib. It's heading to the magnet. Oh, wow. This is a great trade, guys. I'm going to profit here soon. I'm going to take it at that. What did I get that at? 79. So now the market maker was what I was looking at. This was not giving you the true range. It was a little behind. So, and it's still going. So now I have to be careful. So I had broken 5,000 for a second there. So, oh, wow. All right. Is that going to keep going? So it's all right. I banked a lot there. I'm getting ready to reverse if it keeps going down. Look at this coming in here. This is telling me that it's going to keep going down. So I'm just going to give it a second. There was 100 there, 130 for a second I could have captured. Now the 4-hour turned red, 30-minute 1-hour green. This just suddenly dropped way off down here, though, the volume for the sellers. So let's see what happens here. For the ask is down now. The bid is controlling it. Well, it depends how you read that when I say that, sellers versus buyers, ask versus bid, which way who's winning the bids, and ask is how that is designed. So I should probably make that formula for them too. This is an incredible script. I think I've shown many people how to do it, and I've shown the script too in the chat as well. But this one's free. You just get this. I have it free. You just type in scalping indicator and it'll pop up on like 20 videos, probably. I just put a recent one in, just I think last video or the video before. So I'm very tempted to get out here, guys. We're actually not at time, but I kind of want to stay above my 5K. And it's not doing it. It's starting to scare me. Yeah, we still got 5 minutes to go, but this is getting into that really nasty price action again. I'm just going to sell out, guys. I'm going to call it a day for me. I got 5,200. It's reading it. Because of the volume here, I'm not psyched about trading this right now. So it happens. I'm feeling very lucky I got here, considering how I started. So I'm not going for the win of the competition today, and they're going to keep trading up there. But to me, trade every day. It's not a big deal, and so listen, guys. That's what we show here. Lots of free scripts, lots of free layouts, lots of great information. So hopefully you'll stick around with us and subscribe and see what's coming up. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up, and check out the links. And remember to always stay inquisitive. And our famous line here is go green. All right, guys, I will see you soon.